Alright, what's going on, everybody? So I managed to get in a online PC match finally, an online team decryption match on the Dogfight map. And don't worry, I am going to play the other modes in Watch Dogs. I'm going to play the other multiplayer modes. I've noticed, what the heck just happened? Did you just push me out the way? I'm going to play the other modes, so don't worry. I'm just really enjoying this so far. Now, on PC, you know, like I said, it seems like the Uplay servers are finally recovering and, you know, becoming stable after a few days. But I'm still having a little bit of a problem on PC regarding like playing. So I got the file right there, and you're gonna see probably some of the worst driving you will ever see in your life. As I stated before in one of the previous PC videos, using my mouse and keyboard on foot for aiming is obviously a great advantage. Well, it puts me on a level playing field. As look how easily that guy shot us. Like, we were driving off and he just like took us both out so easily. But yeah, obviously using the mouse and keyboard puts you at a level with everybody else, because with third-person shooters, generally people, even on PC, don't usually use mouse and keyboard, but to be on a level playing field as everybody else, or to have somewhat of an advantage over people playing with controllers, people sometimes force themselves. Me, I've never used a mouse and keyboard when playing third-person shooters on PC. It's just so awkward. Right? First-person shooters, it feels like the most natural thing, right? It's first-person shooters, it's great using mouse and keyboard. Always do that. Of course, I love it. Third-person shooters, it's the polar opposite. It's just two different worlds. But as I said, with Watch Dogs, I've been trying to get used to it, and it's greatly increased my aim, obviously, over, you know, opting to use the controller. Now, the problem is when it comes to the driving. Let me tell you something. Anybody who can drive in any game, drive well in any game using a mouse and keyboard, I honestly take my hat off to you. You are amazing. I would like to shake your hand, because driving with a mouse and keyboard is probably the hardest thing I have ever done. Look at this. I'm embarrassed to even show this. I feel sorry for the guy in the car with me. I felt like sending this guy like an apology letter for my horrible driving. It's so difficult. Maybe it takes a while getting used to driving with a mouse and keyboard. I just couldn't do it. It was the hard. Look at the struggle. Look at the struggle. It is so hard. It honestly looked like I was driving with a blindfold on. A controller easily has the the advantage in driving. Mouse and keyboard obviously has the aiming accuracy, but driving is just way more natural on a controller. Oh my god, look at the struggle. Look at this. This is horrible. Like, I feel bad watching this. This is hard to watch. This horrible driving. But as I previously stated in the video, what I was doing was switching between the mouse and keyboard and the controller. Like, on foot, I would use the mouse and keyboard. Driving, I would use the controller. But I was trying to see if I can just use the mouse and keyboard for everything, and it would make it a lot more just simple and easy. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna work out. I'm gonna try a little bit more. But look at this. See, and I did so well, in combat, in the gunplay. But then this driving, oh my goodness. Oh, this is ugly. This drive, and they won. They obviously won because I was crashing into everything. I couldn't catch up to the other team. I think I need to send this guy in a pot. I felt embarrassed with myself. I'm like, yo, this guy is like, this is the worst driver in the world. He had to be thinking that. I'm like, this guy is terrible. I would have been heckling myself if I was. Look, he just got out. He's like, man, He's like, I can't believe I even rode in the car with this guy this long. That was embarrassing, man. The worst driving ever, man. I don't know what these other guys excuse me, I don't know what these other guys are doing, but if they're driving with mouse and keyboard, then they're amazing, because I don't know how people do it. That was like, oh my god.